What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we finally give some love to the Porsche and upgrade the exhaust.
Honey?
Yes?
My car needs service.
But the people have been waiting for an upgrade of the exhaust.
But my car needs more than yours now.
Okay, fine.
No funny business.
Okay. Wait a minute. You heard my wife. Service. This is my wife's VW Up. Some say it's the greatest car in existence. Some even say it's better than a Ferrari. And some say it's slow. The car came equipped with a 1-liter 3-cylinder engine that puts out a whopping 60 horsepower. It goes from 0 to 100 in 2 to 3 business days. And most important, it can fit around 200 kilos of scrap metal in the back. But with the Up, it's not about the horsepower, nor about the top speed. It's about something that every car guy has experienced. Pure joy. This car brings me back to working on my first car and doing silly little mods on the weekends with friends. And after each mod, we would drive the cars and test them. The parts are cheap and easy to install, and driving it is so easy. After owning a Porsche, where everything is so expensive and hard to install, this is such a relief, and in my opinion, the essence of modifying a car. This car really lacks some sound in the engine bay. And well, we could just service the car, put in a new air filter and call it a day. That's not what I'm going to do. I am going to upgrade this system and install a cold air intake. Over here you can see the original air intake. It's just a bulky air intake that sits on the throttle body and filters the air, which gets sucked in from here. So the spot of the cold air should be somewhere around here. The cold air intake just fits like this and is in the right position. It's a pretty straightforward install. You only need 3 pieces. A silicone adapter, a aluminium pipe, and of course the air filter itself. To install it, I just have to cut off a small piece of this silicone adapter and of course make a nice bracket, weld it on, because I have a welder and I can weld aluminium. And then it should be a very nice custom piece. A lot of noise today. As you can see, I welded on this small little bracket. It's not the most prettiest, but it will work. Let's install it. The air filter is finally installed and it looks amazing. Now it's actually time for some service. I got some new spark plugs and some new coils. But that would be boring to only do that. So VHT Wrinkle Black to paint the valve cover and match the style of the tuning in the engine bay. Well, of course we have a small issue. I was trying to take off the valve cover like any normal car, but the engineers of Volkswagen decided, yeah, you can't do that. And why? Hope you can see. Because the water pump is actually driven off a separate belt on the right side of the engine. And you need to take off the belt and the gear in order to take off the valve cover, because it's inside a small bushing here behind this gear, and that's why you can't take it off. And on the other side it's also very strangely engineered. Like, why would you do this? No maintenance on the camshaft, I guess. Thank you, Volkswagen. Not. So plan for now is just leave on the valve cover and paint around it. It's not the most prettiest, but it will get the job done, I hope. We removed the old spark plugs. The spark plugs are used to ignite the fuel and air mixture and are controlled by the ECU. As you can see, the old ones look kinda nasty and will be replaced with some fresh new ones. Next up the list to replace are the ignition coils. They sit on top of the spark plugs and amplify the output to generate a strong spark inside the combustion chamber. A small yet cool mod is changing these side blinkers. As you saw, there was too much blinker fluid in one of the lights, so time to replace and upgrade. No funny business. Time to jack up the car and remove the exhaust system. With the exhaust off the car, it's time to fabricate a piece of stainless steel tubing to bypass the muffler. In the middle you can see the valve. The valve will enable the car to be quiet and loud at the push of a button. The exhaust system of a Volkswagen Up has one giant muffler. And that's very nice if you want a quiet drive, but we want something more. Or at least I want to surprise my wife with something extra. That's why I installed this stainless steel pipe with a nice valve in the middle of it. So when she drives and I'm sitting next to her, she will be getting a surprise. Time to put it back under the car and install everything that's needed to control the valve. To make the valve work, I actually have a small vacuum pump that's going to be run off some 12-volt point and two nice remotes. Should be easy, just some vacuum lines and a power source. The exhaust is back under the car and is looking really awesome. The blue vacuum line is attached to the valve and runs along the underside and up the wheel well into the car. The other side of the vacuum line is attached to the vacuum pump, which when given power will generate a vacuum to open the valve. The power line runs to the front of the car under all the trims and ends up behind the dashboard, where it is connected to a fuse adapter and grounded to the car itself. Well, service is done and now it's time to take the car on a little test drive. How do you think the car drives?
It's fine. What's that?
Did you like it?
What did you do?
New exhaust?
You changed my exhaust?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you? Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Is this gonna be this all the time?
Nope, we have a button for that. Silence.
Oh, that's perfect.
And mayhem mode.
Oh no. Oh my god!
Oh, amazing. Do you like it?
It's fine.
It's amazing.
It's very loud.
I love it. Well, time to put the car to the test. Well, I think my wife just approved all the mods we did. You like it?
I think it's fine.
Do you want to do more?
Can we do more?
Of course. But you have to stay tuned and see the next episode to find out what we're going to do with the Volkswagen Up. Thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. Speaking about updates, leave a comment down below and tell us what we should do with the car next.
Ik ben te Brits voor je.
Whoa, you bloody
Nee.
Oi mate, oi mate. What a
Doe niet zo
ball. Okay. Thank you for watching and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future updates on the car.
Stop.
Nee, ik ga gewoon verder.
Piep.
Okay.